Hi girls, my name is Holly, I'm a YCL, and today I'm so excited to talk to you guys. So today we're going to be talking about goal setting, and before you decide that you don't want to listen to this video, it's going to be more fun than that. I don't like goal setting either. It's not something any of us just want to do in our free time, right? So we're actually going to call it bucket listing because that's way more fun. And if you don't know what a bucket list is, usually it's a list of things that you want to accomplish before you die, right? So they're usually like crazy things like skydiving and hot air ballooning, whatever. But they can be like whatever you want, and they can be skills you want, but we'll get more into that in just a minute. So this is how the video is gonna look. We're gonna hear from Noelle Pikus-Pace. She's an Olympic medalist, and she did a HopeWorks video on ultimate bucket listing, so she's kind of the one that came up with this idea. And so we're gonna watch some clips from that video, and then we're gonna hear from me and two other YCLs, Carissa and Abby, and we're each gonna talk about some bucket list items that we've set and that we've been working on or that we've accomplished. And then after that, I'll just do some finishing thoughts, but yeah, so we'll just get started with that.
When I showed up to compete in the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi, Russia, I knew it was the pinnacle, the highlight, the moment of moments, and the finale to 15 years of hard work and constant drive towards this Olympic dream. As I crossed that finish line, jumped into the stands, embraced my husband and my kids and my family, and had that medal draped around my neck, it was an indescribable moment in time. I was leaving my legacy. I had given it my all, and it had proven to be enough. But was that it? Was that moment that had passed the legacy of my entire life? What was next? We decided to create a strategy that would help guide us to reach our goals. So with an appreciation for the experiences behind us, we sat down together and we looked forward to everything that we had always wanted to learn, do, see, earn, or have in this life journey. Together, we decided to create the ultimate bucket list. 30 days at a time, Jansen and I have decided to dedicate an average of 10 minutes each day to becoming who we want to become. I'm not perfect. I know how to tie a bowline, and I can get someone out of a really, really deep ravine. Down to Arcturus, a bright star within Bootes, which is the herdsman. From there you can find Canis Venatici, Corona Borealis, and Leo the lion. Our legacy is left by sharing our talents and skills and what we have learned with others, and by helping others to become the best version of themselves possible. Life is not meant to be endured. It is meant to be lived. If we want to move forward, we must look forward to a bright future. If I could leave a challenge, it would be to make a list of who you want to become. What do you want to learn, read, do, or see? Create your ultimate bucket list. Break your goals down to a 30 to 90-day goal and hold yourself accountable each and every day. Doubt not. Fear not. We don't have to be an Olympian, the best in the world, or even great at a specific talent to become who God needs us to become. We just have to be willing to push our fears aside, have a little bit of faith, and try.
Hi guys, Chris here. hope you guys are having a good girls' camp. Oh, I hit my elbow. It's okay. So I'm talking to you today about one of my goals. And so last year I tried out for the Christmas coffee shop at my high school. And what it is, it's basically like a pre-concert concert kind of. And so we had to audition for it. And I was gonna do it last year or the year before, but by the time I had picked out my song, I didn't have enough time to prepare. And so I made a goal to try again this year. And so I made it a goal to start practicing really early. So I started in like middle October, which my concert was in November sometime. And I made it a goal to practice every week. And so the song I picked out was Little Baby by Tracy Law, and it's about the birth of Christ and how he saves us. And I just really wanted to have a song that, or share my testimony through the song that shows like the true meaning of Christmas. And I could have done all kinds of those songs, but I decided to do that one because I really liked it. Anyways, so something that I learned from it was that it takes a lot of preparation, and sometimes it takes a really long time to accomplish goals. But if you pray and ask for help, Heavenly Father will help you. And it also helped me grow closer to Christ, and it helped me build self-confidence. And I learned that if we ask for help and or at least confidence, or whatever you're doing, Heavenly Father will send help, and He will help you out. So as you're planning your goals, it doesn't have to be super big, or it can be like small, like writing a story or painting a picture. I did that recently. I haven't painted in a while. It also could be like memorizing the Young Women's theme, which I finally did. And yeah, and just remember that by small and simple things, great things are brought to pass. And yeah, you guys got this. Love you.
Alright, so it's my turn to share about my bucket list item that I've been working on. And lots of you guys know my little brother Owen. If you don't know him, he's 15, and we just do a lot of stuff together, so it's really fun. And one of the things we love to do together is to make music. So mostly we just sing, but like we'll just take songs and we'll make them like how we want them, maybe like give them a different feel, you know. And like I'll usually play the piano or the ukulele, and then we'll just sing in harmony, or he'll play the guitar and it's the same thing. And so we've been doing this for a while. It's just like one of those fun things we like to do. And for a long time we've wanted a place to kind of like record our music so we can have it to look at and like make it sound nice. And then if we wanted to like start a musical Instagram or a YouTube or something, then we could. And so we decided to start brainstorming a way that we could record our music. And so our living room is really echoey, and our house is kind of all echoey too. And one of the things about recording music is you gotta have, usually they have like these foam sound panels so that your voice doesn't echo everywhere when you sing. And we were trying to find a room in our house where we could make that work, but not like interrupt our, our house and make our parents mad. So we were trying to think of a way to do this, and we got talking with our parents. They were just like, sorry, we just don't have room in our house. So we had the idea of building a shed outside in our backyard, just meant for music recording. So we brought it up with our parents, and they told us that if we were willing to be the ones that actually built it and work on it, then they would be willing to fund it and get all the materials and stuff. So that's what we did. We made a plan. So my dad is, in high school, he built a couple of houses with his dad. So he definitely knows what he's doing. He knows all the structure and stuff, which is good because Owen and I don't. But so we decided to make a plan, and that was the first step, is making a plan for this shed. So we decided what we wanted it to look like, how big it had to be, all the stuff that we would have to buy in the right amount, the right lengths and everything, so that it would fit, right? And then we also decided what we wanted to like put in there and what we wanted to, how we wanted to paint it, like just a bunch of little details that we needed to figure out before so that we knew the cost, so that we could actually see if it was going to be possible. So we made a plan, and after that we got to work. It was probably a couple of months ago when we actually started building. I think it was in March, and we went down to the Home Depot and we got a bunch of stuff, and we started with the floor. We had to level it out. We put down like some stuff to keep bugs out of our shed because we don't want it to be infested with animals and bugs. So we had to do a bunch of stuff that felt like it wasn't getting anywhere super fast, but soon enough we laid down a bunch of wood, and then we made some walls and we got to lift them, and then we put our roof on and we laid shingles down, and then we got to paint, and then we put a door in, and then we put just yesterday we put in our drywall inside, and we put in an AC unit. So now it's all like insulated, and it's super cool. It's really turning into a sound studio. And so it's definitely not finished yet, but I'm just super happy because this is something that I've always wanted to do, and it's really cool to see it actually getting there. And so I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. We've been taking time lapses of building this shed over time, so so you get to see me in my gross clothes with my tool belt and everything, but it's a really cool video, and I'm really proud of it. And I think that's the most important thing of your bucket list items, is that you want to be proud of what you've done, and if it's useful, then it's useful, and if it's like the video where she just has something fun to do, then it's just fun, and it doesn't have to be something that's super complicated or will take you somewhere new in life. Anyway, so I'm glad that I got to share that with you guys, and I'll show you the time-lapse video now.
Hi, I'm Abby. My goal was to put me and my little sister Annabelle on a schedule during quarantine, so we can look forward to the future and when we get out of quarantine. My process for this was just doing my schedule by myself for when I was in quarantine, and my little sister's schedule, and then combining them together to make one big schedule for both of us, where we might be each doing our own thing, but we're still sticking to what we need to do and what we could do for fun. I had lessons from our teachers and song lists that I got each week, which kept her occupied for a little bit, but after that she got kind of bored, so I'd print her out different little coloring activities and learning her numbers and her ABCs. And when I wasn't with her during the quarantine schedule, then I had someone else in my family with her. It's very important when you're doing a goal to at least tell someone about it, so then they can like kind of motivate you to do it more. Me and my mom kind of came up with this idea together, just to make things easier on me and my little sister during this time, because I was watching her. what I really learned during this goal was that it takes steps. Maybe it's baby steps, maybe it's big, long leaps, but it takes steps and time to really fulfill these goals. It's all about growing and moving forward, which actually in the video, The Ultimate Bucket List, one of the quotes I really loved was, "If you want to move forward, we must look forward," which I think is very good idea and quote because it's the truth. I was looking forward to get out of quarantine, so I made a goal to where I could. When I get out, because Annabelle already got out, I'm excited because I have a schedule, I've stuck into it, and I'm really just excited for it. All right, bye!
Thanks, girls, so much for listening and watching this video. I know that lots of the YCLs have put hard work into these, and so we're really glad that you're watching them. And we are so glad that we could share with you guys about bucket listing and goal setting. If you want to go watch the rest of that HopeWorks video, I really recommend it. She is really good at motivating, and she makes some really good tips that I didn't include. So, but it's like 14 minutes, so we couldn't put the whole thing in. But if you guys want to go watch it, then I really recommend it. I think that's it. So have fun goal setting. We put these in your guys' kits, so that's what you get to do next. Here's your bucket list thing, and here's a little thing to get you started on it. And just be creative with your things. They don't have to take you somewhere in life. Just if it's what you want to do, it's what you want to do. So, and then we also, to give you guys just a little bit of extra motivation, we put a little bucket with candy inside. So, in your kits, so that every time you work on your bucket list items, you can take one candy if you work on it for 10 minutes. So, and if it doesn't work out, then it's fine and it's not perfect, but we hope that will help you guys stay motivated to do it, because it'll definitely be worth it. And I think that one of the most important things is that we will get blessings in life if we work hard. So even if your goal isn't something huge, I think if you work hard at it, you'll see the blessings from it. And say these things in the name of Jesus Christ, amen.